Hello everyone and welcome to another Warcraft 3 commentary. We're of course still in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 1 and there are some bad news which I'm gonna start this commentary with. Unfortunately, I didn't know about it until just recently. I'm not gonna be able to provide you with the second map of this best of 3 because of some map issues. So I'm gonna tell you in the end of this video about the second map, and I'm gonna get more into detail about why I cannot provide you with that second replay. But as I said, we'll do that at the end of this video, because right now let's at first focus on this map. So it is SunShinE here, spawning in the top spawn position in yellow, who's going for the Agent of War here in front of the Goblin Merchant, and once again one of the Night Elf players trying to pull the creeps here onto the Agent of War. Very interesting to witness the metagame situation of Night Elf Mirror, particularly on Terenas Stand, over several, best of threes and of course games played on Terenas Stand. In this case, SunShinE was able to distract the creeps with his own Wisp here, so quite some resources wasted by his opponent, HoT, who's going for the Priestess of the Moon and no early Agent of War. He spawns of course in the bottom right corner in red. And SunShinE going for the Demon Hunter first. His Agent of War has finished. First Archer is being produced. And he's just not scouting at all here, interestingly enough. So for now he doesn't really know what's coming. New Wisp coming out here, building the Agent of War. And this one is building the Hunter's Hall. So yeah, of course, with the Priestess of the Moon, we're most likely always gonna see hunts, and the Priestess actually starts with some creeping here, so no immediate aggression by her, whereas the Demon Hunter here is actually not gonna start creeping here. He's queuing another Archer. He's gotta wait for his Moonlight to finish though, so a very careful, well, maybe unambitious early game is a better term here by SunShinE, who's going for the tiny green camp immediately, even though he built the Agent of War right at the start. Priestess of the Moon now with the Slippers of Agility, only killing this one Apprentice Wizard, heading across the map. The Wisp is gonna scout this right now, so for the first time SunShinE right now sees the hero of his opponent. He continues creeping with another little green camp, gets the Mantle of Intelligence. Other than that, tech by SunShinE. No second Agent of War by HoT, so it looks like we're not gonna see mass hunts here. Yeah, he's taking as well. So interesting early game choice here by HoT, and SunShinE isn't gonna have any idea about this because, the furthest his scout got was, somewhat close to the middle. And therefore, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how he's going to react to seeing this Priestess of the Moon heading across the map to, do some harassment. And I feel like, given the opening he played, this Demon Hunter should not be level 1 anymore. I mean, granted, plenty of archers have been produced already. Fifth one about to spawn, and we'll see what he's going to do with those. But yeah, with the Priestess of the Moon roaming around here, things aren't going to get any easier. So tier 2 halfway done for SunShinE. HoT slightly behind, but not too much. One Wisp got killed here. Priestess of the Moon is going to be driven away, but that's all HoT wants at the moment, because with this Priestess of the Moon and the one hunt, second one heading across the map, he's not going to be able to do anything on his own. And he's going for a very quick Tree of Life here, which is a very interesting choice. Look at how he's very much focusing on not letting any scouts get across the map here. Another Wisp has been killed on his way out, and therefore SunShinE still doesn't know about this expansion. He might scout with his archers here, not really sure what he wants to do with those. Looks like he's going to go for some creeping here, which is finally going to grant his Demon Hunter the level 2. The Priestess, of course, is very safely going to get to the Moonless. The Demon Hunter here turning around, he's still doesn't know about the tech of HoT. And yeah, pretty ballsy choice by HoT in my opinion, because with the 2 hands, okay, the 3 hands is a decent number, I guess. With the 2 hands, he doesn't really have the map presence yet to, yeah, totally stop this from happening. So the expansion has been scouted, and it's definitely gonna get killed here, because, you know, with mass hunts, it's very easy to pin the opponent down inside his own main base until he reaches tier 2 and gets the tech advantage to play. And in this game, there's not gonna be any tech, I mean, a very tiny tech advantage by like 5 seconds or so. But there's not gonna be any tech advantage, but in return, HoT unable to pin SunShinE down into his own base. One archer gets killed here in return, but that was definitely worth it. Ancient of Lore coming, Beastmaster second for SunShinE, and Tree of Life, this time in the top right corner by the Ukrainian, who's also reached tier 2. He's going double Ancient of Lore. With this Priest of the Moon, I mean, it's kinda likely, especially with the tier 2 expansion, that he's not gonna, or the expansion, that he's not gonna wanna go for bears here, but for a huge army with a lot of dryads. Now Ancient 4 uprooted, he's gonna wanna creep this one here. Of course, with this very mobile Hunter and the Priest of the Moon, HoT is very easily gonna be able to continue harassing here. Second Ancient Floor might be cancelled, one of them is just finished. I think he should go for tier 3 rather quickly here though. Then again, he spotted himself the Beastmaster, so this with the Quirbies, of course, is great against Hunts, but this just reinforces the notion that SunShinE still doesn't have any idea what he's facing here. Also, the early expansion attempt, in my opinion, kind of hints on the expectation of SunShinE that HoT is still on tier 1, because, as I said, with only the few hunts he had, it's very hard to stop SunShinE or the Demon Hunter player from cancelling the expansion once he gets scouted. And therefore, by the way, again scouting here in the bottom, and therefore I guess it makes sense somewhat that SunShinE is expecting tier 1 from his opponent, but now he sees the Dark Ranger second, now he knows about what's up, and he's going tier 3 immediately. He knows that with only tier 2 he's not going to be able to do a lot against his opponent, who's tier 2 already as well, who is now soon going to creep his expansion. And the Dark Ranger second, together with Priests of the Moon, Dryads, and the expansion, I think, was it Rune or Foggy? I think I've seen one of the European night devs, I think either Rune or Foggy, play this a couple times on Last Refuge recently. The exact same thing. The expansion with the Dark Ranger, which is of course great against the early archers of the opponent, and therefore basically secures a safe tier 2 expansion. And yeah, maybe the player who did this was inspired by like 9-year-old HoT replays. Then again, maybe not. Anyways, couple of Dryads out for both of the players. It's 38 supply against 45, so HoT already with a slight supply advantage. And the expansion not even producing yet. In the meantime, what is SunShinE doing? Yeah, going tier 3. I'm assuming he's gonna want to get to bears as quickly as possible. I feel like if he had scouted properly, he'd be tier 3 already. I think he'd just gone for tier 3 immediately once he reached tier 2, because there was no big pressure to be expected from a Night Elf player playing one Ancient of War hunts. So another couple of Dryads reinforcing here. The army of SunShinE is very much sandwiched here. Another Dryad is gonna fall here, another Dryad of HoT falling as well though. But that's fine for HoT, because he just wants to defend his expansion for now. As you can see with the Dryads, with the Dark Ranger, these archers are cannon fodder basically, and another one of them is gonna fall. So SunShinE, until he gets like 4 bears out, there is no way he's gonna wanna take a fight. Of course, this Beastmaster against 4 Dryads that are already out, 5th one already out. Of course, Abolish Magic finished already, is like more than useless. All he can use the Quirbeast for is creeping. Okay, maybe he can use the HoT for scouting. By the way, HoT here going for the owl instead of the searing arrow. Pretty interesting choice by him as well. Looks like he wants to know about what SunShinE is doing at every second of this game, because right now, of course, SunShinE basically has two choices: either gather up a, you know, bear army as strong as he possibly can and go for a big push against this expansion, or try to counter expand. But then again, for a counter expansion, it's super late. Priestess level 3, by the way, so +4 on all of the Dryads. First upgrades coming as well. 1-0 just about to finish. 1-1 is following immediately, and he's going for the attack here with the first 3 bears. So it looks like he doesn't want to give HoT any time to gather up a bigger army. It's 3 bears at the moment against 3 hunts and 5 Dryads. First bear needs to be staffed. He can pass the staff to the Demon Hunter, of course, to circumvent the cooldown, and that's exactly what he's doing. So the second bear is going to get staffed as well. SunShinE very much on point with this micro here, so he's getting as much out of this as possible. But so far, he's also only killed 1 Dryad. A lot of units are low HP. First bear is going to fall here. Second Dryad is going to fall on the side of HoT. Third Dryad and fourth Dryad. Okay, only 1 more Dryad is falling. The hunt gets microed out as well. And thanks to the slow of these Dryads, I'm assuming that's all that SunShinE is going to get out of this fight. Maybe he should pass the boots onto the Beastmaster, but HoT isn't even chasing after him here. So fair enough, HoT did hold this, only killing 1 bear here, but driving the rest of SunShinE's army away. I guess SunShinE traded as good as he could here, but still, is it going to be enough? It's 43 supply against 62 already. 1-1 finished in the meantime. No more upgrades coming for now. More and more Dryads being produced. Lots of mercenaries being bought here. Of course, the Ogre Mauler, at least for a little bit of blocking, the only really tanky unit he's got here. Certainly isn't going to hurt him. Demon Hunter reaching level 3 in the meantime as well. Beastmaster also about to reach level 3, but as mentioned, against mass Dryads, the summons aren't really of any help to him. And the Sobi Mask for more summons, well, also still isn't gonna be great for him. Anyway, next fight starts here. Dark Ranger also about to reach level 3. The Mud Golem is the first target here. HoT's trying to pull that one back as well as the 2 hunts. Very nice micro by HoT here so far. Now microing the Ogre, the Mud Golem back, just as I say. Dark Ranger level 3. Demon Hunter needs to be careful. He's got the Town Portal portaling out at about 20 HP. The Ogre Mauler gets killed here just before the Town Portal comes through. I think no units killed except for summons by HoT. So once again, SunShinE trading as good as it gets here for him. But still, the sheer number is the problem at the moment for SunShinE. Mass rejuvenation going on the bears. Actually, this one could morph here, and he'd have the mana for rejuvenation just now. So he's got 1 rejuvenation at the moment if he wants to. Actually 2. And yeah, the owl sees everything here. Still no upgrades for the Swede. He's getting more and more bears. He's at 55 supply right now, just broken into low upkeep. Whereas HoT is comfortably sitting on 80 already. 1 more upgrade still. 1 heat scroll on the Dark Ranger, 1 heat scroll on the Priestess of the Moon. +4 still on all of the Dryads, of course. Second attack upgrade coming right now, as well as more Dryads. And yeah, what's the plan here for SunShinE? That's the big question. Because I can't really see him breaking this army, which is superior by like 25 supply. He's going for the counter expansion, okay. Then again, I don't really see him holding this against the army, which is superior by about 25 supply. So once again, summons getting dispelled immediately. Raw used by one of the bears. One of the blue is actually still alive, but it's gonna get taken out right now. First bear is about to fall. Staff passed onto the Demon Hunter once again. 2 bears have been staffed already. The 3rd bear is going down though, and the rest of the bears has to fall back immediately. Looks like another one of them is gonna fall, and therefore only the Demon Hunter, the Beastmaster, and 3 bears remaining against... Oh, is he even gonna get the Demon Hunter out? Yeah, he got himself another Town Portal, but he's gonna be forced to cancel this expansion. just about now. Okay, was HoT even gonna let it come up just to then kill it and actually make SunShinE waste more resources? Might be the case. Well, other than that, not really much to say. SunShinE is getting further and further behind in this game. Once again, lost a couple bears here. I think he didn't kill anything in that fight. Okay, actually there's 2 dried corpses here, so maybe he did. But HoT, no problem, going back up to 80 supply, going tier 3 right now, getting the second defense upgrade on his Dryads. And SunShinE, well, yeah, all he can do at the moment is creep, but oh, he doesn't have a town portal. He gets the big invo potion, but he's got like slowed bears and no TP at the moment, and his base is under siege. Even though these aren't the greatest siege units, he's still definitely gonna lose his shop, and you know, he needs to walk, and as you can see, stuff is slowed at the moment. Therefore, I'm assuming he's gonna probably lose like both of these moonlights, maybe? Yeah, I guess so, and that's gonna heavily supply block him. So yeah, Kurbi's being summoned here. It lasted for like half a second before being dispelled. Silence going onto the Beastmaster and the Demon Hunter. The bears are getting into a decent position actually. He's got quite some of them, but then again, HoT's got so many Dryads. 2 upgrades finished in the meantime. First bear is being staffed once again. Demon Hunter has to use the big invo potion already. Yeah, the staff's really on point by SunShinE, but you know, you can only get so much out of these fights when you're so heavily outnumbered. HoT repositioning here, level 4 on the Priestess of the Moon. Dryads also very nicely, always pulling the low HP Dryads back. Another couple of bears in trouble, one falling here, another one falling there. Third one is actually being pulled out, but it doesn't matter. SunShinE falling apart here basically throughout the entire game. Never looked like he was actually in a good position to take this one. And therefore HoT taking the first map here. I guess to sum up, right at the start, HoT, well, basically SunShinE crept very unambitiously. HoT with only a few hunts was able to distract him a lot. Also when SunShinE reached tier 2, even though his expansion got cancelled in the first attempt, the second one got through very safely. I think also the choice of the Beastmaster. I think, as I stated during the game, SunShinE had no information about what was going on whatsoever. All he basically knew was that there was an early expansion attempt, which is very ballsy, given that HoT only had 1 Ancient of War and only a couple of hunts. And therefore, I think it was reasonable by SunShinE to expect it to be still tier 1 on HoT's side, given that he had no information about what was actually going on. Maybe also if he crept more ambitiously, he could have just used Reveal from the Goblin Lab once to actually know about what was going on. Because the Beastmaster was then, of course, about the worst choice he could have made in that situation. Then on tier 2, yeah, HoT getting the expansion through very easily, as mentioned. And SunShinE going for tier 3 the moment he saw the Dark Ranger come out, basically, of the tavern. If he had proper information about what was going on, I think he would have gone for bears a lot more quickly. He could have gone for a big push with bears, with a tech advantage against the expansion, like you know, Night Devs are supposed to do in that particular situation. But he didn't, and therefore HoT takes the first map. As I said, I cannot provide you with the second map because the second map was Secret Valley, and just recently, before this best of 3, there were the Battle.net Season 4 European Finals, which also contained Secret Valley as one of their maps. And for that, for some reason, the officials took another Secret Valley map with advertisement banners on it and removed the banners again to basically get the standard Secret Valley again, and use that for their tournament, and for some reason the host of this match decided to use that map as well. And this particular map is not around anymore, and I wasn't aware that I didn't have that, and therefore I do have the replay, but I don't have the map, and therefore I cannot provide you with the replay of that. But with a replay analysis tool, I looked at basically the stats of the replay, and I can provide you with that. So in case I ever get the map, I put like a screen filling annotation in the video right now to tell you to stop watching, because I'm gonna spoil the second map right now. So second map was Secret Valley, and HoT took that one as well. So this game ended 2-0. HoT also went for Priestess of the Moon again. No expansion that time, but a Ancient Protector push, I'm assuming, because the replay took like 10 minutes, and after 9 minutes and a couple seconds he built Ancient Protectors against Demon Hunter again, and apparently a more quick tier 3 tag in this game, maybe as a reaction to what SunShinE saw here on Terenas Stand. But this time he basically died. He produced one bear during the end of the match, so apparently HoT hitting the timing pretty much perfectly against the Demon Hunter and the Panda second by SunShinE. And that's basically all I can tell you about that replay. So that's kind of sad, but nothing I can do about it at the moment. And therefore HoT joining Ciara at the second rank of this group, also with 6 points right now, whereas SunShinE only sitting at 1 point, at 3 points, only 1 victory, 2 defeats. And I hope you still enjoyed this one. Trust me, I've looked for the map for a long time, but I didn't find it. Nothing I can do about it. And as I said, I hope you enjoyed. Nevertheless, give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.